What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. We are brought to you by FanArc. And what did I tell you? Man, yesterday's show looks fantastic by me. Looks absolutely fantastic. Pagula put out a statement today, shortly after we released our podcast. And what Bean didn't draft Keon Coleman, he says. That was the coaches. And what the hell did I say yesterday? I said, let's say McDermott drafted those guys. Your job as the GM is supposed to say, yep, nope. That's it. And you didn't. This guy, Brandon Bean, is a slime ball. Slime ball. And if you don't think head coaches see this, you're out of your mind. This is classic narcissism. This guy saw his life dangling, knew it was either him or McDermott. In reality, should have been both. But what's even crazier, it should have been both 2 years ago. I have been saying it forever since McDermott has been there. He is a great guy to get teams out of the gutter. He won't take you further than that. Nothing wrong with that. The NFL needs a lot more of those guys. The NFL doesn't need shady GMs who throw coaches under the bus, because you know what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to get good head coaches. Then the owner's going to say, well, shit, how come you're not getting anybody? Well, we'll get rid of you. And then now, because you know what? You were so buddy-buddy with the owner, with Pagula, just, up in the box, talking away. Now he's going to go tell every other owner for you to fuck off and not to hire you. I just don't get it. The slime ball mentality, the lack of preparedness, the attention to detail, not there. And you're saying it came from the coaching? I don't know. McDermott seemed to do quite well with dog shit that you provided. And here McDermott is gone, and this franchise looks even worse than it has. And you haven't even done anything yet except open your mouths. How's that for foreshadowing, Buffalo? Because again, this is a repeat warning. There is no plan in place. This was a knee-jerk reaction. He says, I fired him after the Broncos game. Decided to fire him after the Broncos game. Okay, cool. Did you have a plan in place? Doesn't look like it. Rinse and repeat with Brian Dable. That's a bridge. That's a bridge coach. You want to win now, but you're going to go out and get a young, unproven head coach in like Webb or something like that. Interesting. I thought we're all about winning now. Now we got to teach the coach, how to be a leader of men. Interesting. This is an interesting approach to go about finding a head coach and building a cohesive locker room. Unbelievable the mess this has created. And it should have been a sign for everyone when the press release came out the first time, and within the first 5 words, Admiral was spelled wrong. That right there should have told you this was rushed out the door. Oh, we just fired him. We need quick. We need a press release. Boom. Misspelled. 5th word in. Joke. A company worth $1 billion can't even put out a press release correctly. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing because I don't know how you're not gonna get a great head coach, and that's all because of Bean. Let's say Harbaugh wanted to come in and he hadn't signed with the Giants. Bye-bye, Bean. But no, Buffalo, you couldn't have that because Bean has to draft your shitty players. He has to have all of the power. So what kind of head coach is gonna want that? I just don't see where they go with this head coaching this year unless Brandon Bean is fired and you bring in somebody. You wanna win now, Bills fans, you're gonna hate this. Bring in Belichick. I don't buy the shit that he can't coach anymore. He's in North Carolina. Nobody could coach that team. You think that guy doesn't know football and how to control a locker room? Grown men? Please. Please. Go look at Signetti, maybe out of Indiana. Probably won't even try for him. Oh, well, he said no publicly, so we better stay away. Loser mentality. Send him an offer he can't refuse. You want to win now? Send him an offer he can't refuse. Because what college coach wouldn't want to just go win a national championship and then have the potential to win a Super Bowl back to back? Sell it on him like that. Never been done. Sell it on him like that. Be the guy. You are the guy. You're him. But no, their front office probably more like, well, we understand you have to get through the scouting process and we'll try to make this brief. Would you like to come in? No? Oh, all right. We'll let you get back to your drafting. Just weak. A weak front office. Makes no power moves. No even real attempts. Go get Signetti. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Tell him to go win a national championship and a Super Bowl back-to-back years and become one of the best coaches ever remembered. Because with all due respect to Indiana, if they win it again next year and then say they fall off so they win it back-to-back years, 20, 30 years from now, most people aren't going to remember Indiana. I'm sorry. You're still going to remember your powerhouses. So go tell him, win a natty, and then come win a Super Bowl back-to-back years. Because that's a guy that can control a football team. And now Josh, gonna look at foot surgery. I think he needs to get the surgery. You have the time, get the surgery, get healthy. But my big thing is how involved. They say he's involved. They say Josh is involved in the search. I don't know if I love that or not. I don't know if I love that or not. If you were to tell me he's in it has say in the OC, love that. Love that. But I could be wrong here, but I just don't know if I want him picking my next head coach. I don't know. I don't know. Like that I get it. Top 5 quarterback, he should definitely have some say. But the way that the Bills are operating, it sounds like it might be, "Hey, Josh, who do you want?" "Okay, let's get him." Just rushed, no details checked, just things like that worry me. That's why I worry this Davis Webb might get hired. And again, why you say you want to win a Super Bowl. So you go out and hire a guy who's never even been a coordinator to be your next head coach to get you over the hump. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't add up to me. That's where like a Signetti or a Belichick, somebody who has been there. Those are probably my top 2 candidates if I were to choose, Signetti or Belichick. I don't want Mike McCarthy. And I don't really want to dabble with a young coach right now. not when Josh could be out the door within the next year or two. You need to win now. Find the coach that's going to win now. But that's been it for today's Bills Latest. We were brought to you by FanArc. We hope you hit that like and subscribe button down below. And again, we'll be back with more stuff for you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.